Boys and girls, it would be so kind of you to have me fresh cookies Christmas Day.
Santa, I know you're busy, so we'll let you go. Hopefully the boys and girls will have lots of cookies for you on Christmas Day.
Hi, Whiz Kids. You heard what Santa said. Let's make him some cookies. Whiz Kids, I've got the kitchen all ready for Santa's cookies, and I've already prepared the dough, so we're ready to begin. One of the first steps for the cookies is to get the dough nice and flat, so we'll need to roll it out. Okay, I've got my roller, and here we go. And a little more rolling. And a little more rolling. Okay, we've got it nice and flat. Now that the dough's nice and flat, we're ready to make a cookie cutter cut, put it in the oven, take it out of the oven, and put it on the cooling rack. And then the fun part, the icing and sprinkles. Super fun. We'll take our cookie cutter, plunge it into the dough, make our cut, and then we're ready to pop it out of the cookie cutter. Okay, it's ready for the rack. We'll put it on the rack, ready to go in the oven. Okay, let's do another one together. I'll make my cut, pop it out, and then it's ready for the rack. We'll put it on the rack, and these are ready to go in the oven. Maybe we should make some more cookies in case we get hungry too. Let's pop it out. And this one will go on the rack too. Alright, here it goes on the rack. We'll clean up our excess Play-Doh. That way we have a nice clean kitchen. And we can play with this later after we make our cookies. Play-Doh's so much fun. Look how squishy it is. It's just like real dough. Okay, the raw cookies are on the rack and they're ready to go in the oven. Let's get the oven prepared. I'll open the oven door and we're ready to put some cookies in. I've got my spatula and let's slide a cookie in. There we go. And one more. And into the oven they go. Slide the rack into the oven. And we're ready to bake the cookies. So exciting. Let's turn the oven on. Okay, the oven's on. It's getting hot. The cookies will brown as the oven warms up and gets hot. But we can't overdo it, so we have to watch them. We don't want to overcook them and burn them. Okay, let's watch. And they'll get nice and brown. Okay, our cookies are ready. I can't wait to take them out. Oh, they smell fantastic. Let's open the oven door and we'll get our spatula because they're still quite hot. Get my spatula and we'll put them on the cooling rack right here. Okay, and then one more. I'll slide my spatula underneath and we'll put them on the rack too. Just like that. There we go. Now our cookies can cool on the cooling rack. And now we can frost them and put the sprinkles on. I'll select a chocolate icing, and now I'll spread it on. How about a vanilla icing with sprinkles? And now I'll spread it on. Yum! Let's select a chocolate and vanilla. Yum! And now we'll spread them both on. Let's spread the rest of the icing while we're here. A chocolate, now vanilla, and the last one, a vanilla. Oh no! We ran out of icing. I know, we'll make some Christmas icing for these 3 cookies, and we'll put on our own sprinkles. That'll be so much fun. Let's use this pre-made icing. We've got blue, red, and green. These are Christmas colors. Let's start with the blue, I guess. Oh, it's so much fun to squish. I'll need to spread the blue out and get it flat so we can make the icing. Okay, it's time to roll this out and get it flat. So I'll need my roller. And we have to roll again. We know how to do this. I'll get it nice and flat so we can get our icing uniform and pretty. There we go. I'll get my knife and I'll cut out the icing in the shape that I want. Just like this. I think that works. Just a little more. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to taste good. Alright, I'll smooth it out and it'll be ready for the cookie soon. Yum! I bet these are going to be the best tasting cookies ever. Santa's going to love them. Okay, the blue one's almost done. We'll do the red icing the same way. First I'll squish it, squish it, squish it. And now we have to roll it out. So we'll start by getting it flat. And I'll get my roller. And then we'll roll it out. Okay, it's time to roll. We need to get the icing flat. So we'll use our roller to get it oh so flat. There we go. I think that's pretty good. Let me get my knife. And now we'll make our cuts. We'll cut the icing out for the cookie. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to taste good. Almost done. There. I cut it out, and now we have to scrape it off the table. The icing is sticky, and it sticks to the table. But that's okay. We'll work it loose, and then we'll shape it into the shape that we want. Now it's time to shape the icing into the shape that we want. I'll just round these edges and kind of smooth it a little bit so it looks pretty. Almost done. There, perfect. We'll do the green the same way, but I've already rolled it out. I'll grab my knife, and now we'll make our cut. I'll cut the icing out. I'll make my cuts, and now we'll scrape it off the table the same way we did the blue and the red. Okay, there it is. The green's ready to be smoothed. I'll just kind of round these edges, and there we go. Okay, the icing's ready to be spread on the cookies. I've got my green, red, and blue icing. They're ready to go on the cookies. Green, red, and blue. These are Christmas colors. It's sprinkle time. Let's select the blue icing first. Now we'll spread it on the cookie. Here we go. The green icing's next. Now we'll spread it on. There we go. And now the red icing. And now I'll spread the red icing on the cookie. Just like that. Okay, it's almost ready for sprinkles. We've got all the cookies done. Now we just need to add the sprinkles. This is probably the best part. Sprinkles are pretty much everybody's favorite. I'll take the cap off the sprinkles. And now it's sprinkle time. Here we go. Just a few sprinkles for here. And a few sprinkles here. That should do it. And now, some sprinkles here. I'll spread the sprinkles out so they look pretty. And we're almost done. I can't wait to try our cookies. Whiz Kids, we did it! We've got our Christmas cookies. They look fantastic. We've got red, the green cookie, and the blue cookie. Those are Christmas colors. Red, green, and blue. They're beautiful. Santa Claus is gonna love our cookies. I can't wait for him to try them. We should get them to the North Pole. Let's go!
Ho ho ho! Whiz Kids! I got your cookies, and they are wonderful! I love them, and so did Frosty the Snowman here! Ho 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 ho!
You're right, Santa. They are wonderful cookies. Yum!
Whiz Kids, thank you for the cookies, and I want to wish you and your family a wonderful and joyous Christmas! Ho 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 ho! Merry Christmas!